Welcome to the Railway Industry Association Innovation Conference 2022.
So what's the RIA Innovation Conference all about? It's about hearing from thought leaders from the industry and beyond. It's about an exhibition to showcase the latest in innovations. It's about workshops so we get some real outputs and move things forward as an industry. And first and foremost, it's about networking. It's about getting the people with the challenges, often the clients or major suppliers, in the same room as the people with the potential solutions. I think we already knew this, but it's reinforced in my mind that innovation's not all about technology, it's not all about things. It's about how you change the industry, how you create the culture to allow adoption of the innovation. And the innovation isn't really an innovation until it's earning benefits for the client and profits for the supplier. That's when it's an innovation.
I think getting the supply industry together with Network Rail and the purchasers to talk about doing things better, cheaper, faster and more comprehensively is just a great thing to do.
We need innovation. We need people who are able to think differently, who are able to challenge our traditional ways of delivering our rail industry and our rail system and our transport system as a whole. So the opportunities that we have with innovation not only give us new solutions for our transport system, but they also stimulate those fantastic small and medium-sized enterprises that we know are out there and can deliver new solutions for many years to come.
The rail industry is going through a huge time of change. Now we have to think about how we're changing in the world that we're inhabiting, the impact we're having on the environments around us. So to accommodate that, we need innovation that's going to support us going through that change, and all the supply chain really has to feed into that to make it a success.
I think we're beginning to realise more and more often, in the new world that we're working, that it's so important for supply chain to collaborate. Many of the things that we're looking at as a business, we can't necessarily do on our own. So having this sort of relaxed atmosphere, an atmosphere where lots of people are coming together, they're thinking about the innovative things that they're doing. So, they're excited being together, sharing that. So you just get some really interesting conversations that just pop up.
It's been a tough few years for the public transport sector. We can either worry about that and be despondent by that, or we can come up with better solutions to win back our customers and to achieve better outcomes at lower cost. And that's what innovation will deliver for TfL and for the wider industry. We need to be engaging constantly and better with innovators, large and small, corporates through to startups, to work out the solutions to our problems. And it's events like these where we get to talk about our problems, innovators get to hear them and come up with those solutions.
It's been fantastic for bringing innovators together by seeing new technologies, understanding what the other parts of the business are doing and how we're going to implement it into the railway in the future.
The reality is that in isolation, anyone in this room could come with a good idea. So whether that's technology based, whether that's business model based, whatever it might be, but it only becomes useful when that idea is put into action. And how do you get those things into action? Well, yes, you can go through portals and websites and protracted procurement exercises and all those kind of things, but ultimately it's about people who have problems knowing that there are solutions in the world, and that's the advantage of an event like this. It brings those two communities together. So for me it's around interacting with people with challenges on the one hand and people with technology on the other, and getting those two things together.
Events like this bring people together. Unless people come together, you're not going to get sharing of ideas, sharing of vision. You're not going to get into a position where people can inspire each other and learn more about what they aim to do as we move towards GBR.
The conference is a fantastic opportunity to both share our story but also to connect with wider industry, a much bigger supplier network, and really have a platform to have really interesting conversations. Like you say, I've just done my presentation and instantly I've had several people come up with potentially quite innovative solutions to some of the problems that we've spoken about at the event. So that's really encouraging, and hopefully that will lead to some really exciting projects.
The thing that I've enjoyed most is attending the talks with all the industry leaders, because it's really interesting to kind of find out the latest things that are going on and kind of be aware of that. And I would also say as well that the networking opportunities and kind of getting to interact with leaders and what they're doing surrounding innovation in the workshops has also been really useful.
The amount of energy that sits behind the word innovation, that was not only a phrase, but you could tell actually from the discussion and from the panel speakers how much their company or their union that they represent actually say, yes, we are into it, and we open our hands, we open our doors and invite everyone to really make things happen.